children, good morning. How are you all? I hope you all are fine and doing good. Welcome to our Smart Kids. This is Sai Lakshmi dealing with EVS subject. Today we are going to learn an interesting topic in EVS. Do you know about living things and non-living things? Yes, you already learn about living things and non-living things. And also all living things can grow. In the same way, in this lesson, we are going to learn about growth in plants. So that is today's lesson, growing plants. Let's start the lesson. Growing plants. In this lesson, we are going to learn about parts of a seed, germination, dispersal of seeds and vegetative reproduction. Do you know about reproduction? Yes, reproduction is the process in which living things give birth to young ones. Here also plants can give rise to another new plant. How it can be possible? Let us learn here. Reproduction in plants. Plants reproduce mainly through seeds, vegetative propagation and through spores. So, before that, we have to learn a small topic about the seeds. I think you all know about the seed. Your mother will provide you the almond seeds early in the morning, right? Yes, they will increase the brain power. So, what she will do? In the before night, she will soak that seeds in the water and then early in the morning, she will take that seeds from the water and give to you. Right. So, let us discuss about that parts of a seed now. Your body is having so many parts. Okay. In the same way, the seed also has so many parts. Let us learn about the parts of a seed. Parts of a seed. Here we see this is the structure of a bean seed. Which seed? Bean seed. So, a seed has mainly three parts. How many parts? Three parts. They are seed coat, embryo and cotyledons. Shall I repeat once? Seed coat, embryo and cotyledons. Here see children, this is the seed and the outer covering of the seed that protects the seed from damage, that is known as seed coat. The outer covering of the seed. For example, you will wear the raincoats to protect yourselves from the rain, right? In the same way, the seeds also wear the coat-like structure, the outer covering, that is called seed coat. What the seed coat will do? It protects the seed from damage. At the time of strong winds and strong floods, the seeds may fall down and they will destroy away. So at that time, this seed coat will help the seed. And the next one is embryo. What is that? Embryo. The baby plant present inside the seed. Here we see a green colored structure inside the seed. This is called embryo. Okay. And this embryo is having again two parts, that is radicle and plumule. We will discuss in detail about these two parts in the next topic. And next thing is cotyledons. They store food in them. What the cotyledons will do? It will have food in them. That cotyledons only we are eating. Here we see two cotyledons. This one cotyledon and it is another cotyledon. It is a bean seed. It is having two cotyledons. But some of the seeds will have only one cotyledon. For example, rice, maize, corn. If you observe them, you will find only one cotyledon. Okay. Today once observe when your mother is giving you the almond seed. First of all, she will remove the seed coat. She will remove very easily. Before soaking in the water, it is difficult to remove the seed coat. But when the seed is soaked in the water, what the seed coat will do? It will absorb that water and the seed will bulge out. So, after that, it is easy to remove the seed coat. After removing the seed coat, if you break the seed, it will come into two parts. Okay, these two are called cotyledons. What are those? Cotyledons. Those cotyledons only we are eating. If you observe carefully inside the cotyledon, a small structure will observe that. That is called embryo. What is that? Embryo. Okay, today don't forget it. Just observe carefully. And next, so up to now we discussed about the parts of a seed. Then how the seed will grow into the plant? That is your doubt, right? So let us discuss about that. Here we see another new word, germination. What is that? Germination. What is meant by germination? The process of developing a seed into seedling is called germination. We discussed about the seed. Then what is this seedling? It is none other than the young plant. What is that? A new plant, that is called seedling. So, the seed, how it grows stage by stage and it becomes like a young plant, that total process is called germination. Okay children, here we can see the process of germination. First of all, we will sow the seeds in the soil. Then you will water the seed. After that, the seed will absorb that water and then the seed coat will split out. In this stage, you can observe a small white colored part that emerges out, that is coming out. That part is called radicle. In the before topic I said no, two parts of the embryo, radicle and plumule. Here we see that is the radicle. So this radicle will develop into roots. What is that? Roots. In this stage you can see this is the root, and inside you can observe another new part that is called plumule. That is called plumule. This plumule will develop into the shoot system. That is shoot system. What do you mean by shoot system? We know about the stem, leaves, flowers, fruits. Then what is shoot? That all parts together we call it as shoot system. Okay, here you can see this is the root system and this is the shoot system. And after that, a small plant came out, that is called seedling. That is called seedling. So this total process of developing a seed into seedling is called germination. Okay, then what is the need of germination? So what we need to grow? For example, take us, we are the human beings. How you will grow? We will take the food, water, and then you will grow by year. So in the same way, the seeds also need some requirements. They need some conditions to grow into the new plant. What are those conditions? Let us see. Air. The basic requirement for all the living things to live. We are the living things. We also need air. When you close your nose, can you breathe? No, you can't breathe because we are living things. We need air to live. In the same way, the seeds also need air to grow into a new plant. Without air, they cannot germinate. For example, if your mother keep the seeds in containers, however she keep, they will remain the same after few days or also after few weeks also. They won't germinate into new plants. Why? Because inside the containers we cannot find the air. So the seeds remain the same. And the next condition is water. Water is also the basic requirement for the living things. Without drinking water, we cannot survive. In the same way, the seeds also need water to germinate. If you sow the seeds inside the soil and if you are not watering them, they can germinate. No, they cannot germinate because they need enough water to grow. And they cannot need excess amount of water also. For example, take a glass full of water and keep the seeds inside them. After few days, can you observe any new plant coming out of that glass? No, because we are giving excess amount of water for the seeds. That's why they cannot germinate. They have to take only enough water. Okay. And next one is warmth. Where we get the warmth? We get warmth from the sunlight. But the seeds does not need sunlight to grow. They need only warmth. If you keep the seed in the soil and keep that pot inside your room, you can observe the germination. You can observe small seedlings will come out. Inside your house, there is sunlight. No, but some warmth will be there. That is enough for the seed to germinate. Or else, if you keep the seeds inside the refrigerator, can they germinate? No, inside the refrigerator, there will be no warmth. It is so cool inside. So, the seedlings may not come out from the seed if you keep the seeds inside the refrigerator. So, these are the three main conditions for the seed to germinate into a seedling. What are those? Air, water and warmth. Okay, this is the process of germination. How the plant will grow? Let us see. This is the plant, this is the roots and this is the shoot. Okay, now let us see here. Here we can see the seedling grows into a two directions. How many directions? Two directions. One is the root system inside the soil. Here you can see the root system that is present inside the soil. That's why we cannot see the roots of the plants. Okay, because they are covered by the soil. And the next one is shoot system above the soil. This all parts, stem, leaf, flower, fruit, the seeds inside the fruit, these all come together as shoot system. You can observe the shoot system because it is above the soil and we can see the shoot system. So, the plant will always grows in two directions, that is root system inside the soil and shoot system above the soil. This is today's lesson about the parts of a seed and germination. We, the Smart Kids, are providing you the animation video in Learning Ad app. You know the Learning Ad app, right? So, go through that animation video on these topics, parts of a seed and germination. Okay, children. Okay, keep on practicing and do good. Bye-bye.